Welcome everybody. That sounded like some gym workout music, like some gym class or something.
Hey y'all.
Hey everybody, how y'all doing?
Good evening, good evening, good evening. GT Junior, where you been hiding?
Hey GT.
All right. Listen, I'm trying to look at the chat. I can't look at the chat in this little box, y'all. It's hilarious. I cannot see that. But anyway, welcome to the Guy and Girls Chatting Show. Now, my name is Rashida Monique. I'm here as the gardener in Michigan, Zone 6A. I garden in pots, garden bags, raised beds, in ground, and in the future, hydroponics. Okay, so thank you all for being here. Thank you all for watching. While we're introducing ourselves, I want you guys to take a moment. If there's something you want us to address during the broadcast or something you want us to talk about, feel free to put it in the chat. Also, if there's some topics you want us to discuss in depth, go ahead and email me at rmbrandage at
GT said, "Where's Jackie?"
We don't know. We don't know.
She's
I don't know.
coming.
She just
She's
emailed me a
coming.
little bit ago. I don't know. I don't know where she be. Okay. But I'm gonna let
It's
the
on her
ladies
way.
introduce themselves. Oh, I don't have nothing to chew on because I fixed the plate, but I ate it. All right. Whoever's next.
Go on, Shelley.
I'm chewing.
I'll go. Hey y'all, I am Cynthia from CC's Texas Garden. I grow in ground, in raised beds, in what else? In the ground, in raised beds, in containers, hydroponically indoors. I'm in zone 8B 9A. Thank y'all for coming in tonight.
Awesome. Lisa, did you want to go next?
I'm Lisa. My garden channel is Gardening with Lisa. I am in Zone 8A, North Alabama, and I garden in ground, raised beds, pots, containers, and hydroponics. And I just started that, and I'm excited about it. I am not chewing on anything right now because I chewed on it about 30 minutes ago. I chewed it.
You just digested it now.
Yeah.
And you and Rashida in the same boat. Cece, did you say what you was chewing on? Do you have synopsis for that?
I do have a granola bar and some agua. I had teriyaki. I had teriyaki shrimp and broccoli from my garden. I ate that like 30 minutes or so ago. So yeah.
I am so proud of you,
I
Cece.
saw
Girl.
the
You
picture.
was
It
just
was nice.
doing the doggone thing.
Thank
It
you.
looked good.
Thank you.
So, for those who do not know me, I am Shelly, the host of Shelly's Homestead Hideaway. I am in Maryland Zone 7B, and I garden in raised beds, grow bags, elevated beds, SIPs, i.e., self irrigated planters, in ground, pots, and hydroponically. Today, right now, anyway, because I'm going to be chewing on something else later. I am currently chewing on some lobster. Let's see if y'all can see that. Lobster ravioli, compliments of Carrabba's. And I have some Dr. Drew kombucha. This is the Clear Mind version, which has rosemary, mint, sage, green tea.
All right, Shanae, take it to the head.
That's right. I was going to say that. I was like, she's not going to take it.
Listen. Thank
From the
y'all.
person that does not drink any alcohol.
Girl, listen. And Martin, Shanae too. Take it to the head. Anyway, thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for showing up again on this broadcast. I'm sure Jacqueline will be on shortly by faith. Okay, that she will be on here shortly. I have my banners, but it was something else I was gonna say. But anyway, if it don't come back to me, it's okay.
Remind the people again about questions, because there's more people.
If you have questions during this broadcast, go ahead and put them in the chat. But if you have topics you want us to have go over in the future, go ahead and email me, and that's going to be at this email. I'm going to show it to you on the screen. rmbrundage@gmail.com. I was thinking the other day, I said, I guess I should make a Roshita Monique one that would sort of make it easier for people to remember, because Brundage is not easy for some people to spell. But anyway, y'all can email that. Y'all email everybody else, so y'all can email me.
And it's an I and not an A in Brundage.
Right. But go ahead and do that. So we thank you for, listen, we got an email the other week.
Hold on, Miss Jacqueline has joined us.
Jackie.
Jacqueline. Hey, Jacqueline, they've been asking about you. I guess they thought we put you under a barrel or a bushel or something, and we weren't going to let you be on the live today. But they've been looking for you.
I'm here. I made it. I got home from the internet at the campgrounds. It's too bad. So I was like, okay, let me just get home.
Just get home. See?
Let me get home.
Well, go ahead and introduce yourself, honey.
All right, everyone. I'm Jacqueline, Four Seasons Garden, Virginia, Zone 7A. I garden in self-irrigated planters, also known as SIPs, hydroponics. I did some bags this year as well, and I have some raised beds, but I love SIPs is my thing. So I am really excited about that, and I will pass it off back to Miss Roshita.
All right. Thank you, Jacqueline, for being here again for another channel, another chat and chew, another channel, another chat and chew.
I did bring me some chew today.
Oh, what you chewing on?
Let me see. It's in my bag. Because we were at the church. I got me some animal crackers.
Animal crackers, girl. Those
I haven't ate those in a while. I was like, I need some animal crackers.
Those used to be the bomb.
I know. I was like, oh, she got the good ones. So I was like, okay. Oh, I still have some SIP though. I have this is vitamin C, the emergency vitamin C, and then I added some Benefiber because I'm a woman of a particular age, and supplements are my portion. And as Tabitha say, that's my business. Okay. So listen, go ahead and feel free to email us. I do want to address something that was brought to my attention. I was told that somebody
brace yourselves.
They came on a live, and a couple of the ladies was bickering. They were bickering, and they was like, "That's bad energy." Listen, y'all, we make fuss on here, but it's all in fun. We love each other. We get along behind the scenes. If we didn't, I'd be doing something else. Yeah. I promise you.
We love each other. Yeah, Cece tried to get out of the chat this week. Like,
yeah, she's like, "Oh, so I have to be here this week." Oh, yes, you do, and do.
Yes, you do.
And do.
Yes, I called you out, Cece.
She's like, oh, I don't have to be. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I answered that with a swift no.
Yeah,
That,
I
does that
co-signed,
mean no?
and
That's not what
everybody
that
else
means.
did.
Say that again, Shelley.
I said, and I co-signed right along with everybody else. Girl, no, you was right up in here, whether you got anything to do or not. Just sit and be quiet if need be.
Okay, before we get started with our updates, if you have not liked the video on whatever platform you're watching it, do that. Also, during this live stream, if you can go to the different channels, they're on our screens in our bubbles, and like each video, subscribe if you haven't been subscribed. Okay, if you haven't, if you're whatever, if you're not subscribed, words are hard for me. Okay. Go ahead and do that. We greatly appreciate your interaction on these videos and your comments and your likes and subscriptions. We do not take it lightly because we know your time is valuable. We know that it is valuable. Now, till we got an update. Yeah, we can do the updates and the purchases together. And I'm gonna start with my camera in the bottom right hand corner. So I'm gonna start with Lisa first because she don't like being first, but I'm gonna let her be first.
Well, yeah, I ain't been doing anything. I mean, I have finished planting all my fall plants, and it wasn't much. It was just collards, mustards, and turnips and rutabagas, and I got them all planted. And
still something.
Yep. It's not in 6 raised beds. So I'm down to, what do I have? Like 3. 3 raised beds is all I'm working with this fall, winter. And because last year was a pain to cover and uncover plastic and row cover and ice storms and everything. So that is all I have. And I'm glad to get that done. And that is my biggest accomplishment. I started hydroponics this year. I mean, this it was about a week and a half ago, and it's a part of a product review, so y'all haven't seen it yet, but it is it's going well, so I'm excited about that. And that's about it. And the only thing that I've bought is a Barena grow light. I did a product review of one of those, and I've since went and bought my own. And because I like it, it was first grow light I've ever used to grow, and I think the plants respond better to the full spectrum of lights, but maybe it's just me. But my sister and I feel the same way, so I like it. And that's it.
Say that again about the full spectrum of lights.
It has all the colors, like the shop lights that I have been using before. It's just a white light, a bright white light. And the grow lights, they have the full spectrum. It has red, red, orange, and white, and yeah. And so it just seems like my little seedlings had better color to them. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
No,
but that's one thing that I noticed.
Depends on who you talk to, who you listen to. I've heard it said that if you're just doing seedlings to go outside, you don't need all the different colors, supposedly because all the different colors are for you to grow the plant completely indoors. And so they say that you don't need them, but they probably do look better with the different options because well, that's what nature does, gives you different. So next, she went off screen. Okay, well, we'll come back to you, Jacqueline. Next we'll go ahead and go to Cynthia then. Cynthia, you next, girl. What you doing? What you buy?
Well, I didn't buy anything. I went out of town um last week, and I got a whole big seed collection box from my friend Drill that's moving to Portugal. She couldn't take any of her seeds, so she blessed me and my bestie with a whole seed case of just all of these seeds. I haven't even went through all of them. It is so much. So no, I didn't purchase anything because that was wonderful. So garden update. Let's see. Um, I have broccoli out there that is nice, and I have harvested. I haven't posted a video yet, but I have a nice head of broccoli, which I have never had one that big before, and so that was wonderful, and that's what I ate tonight. It was delicious, and and I've been harvesting the roselle. Just I'm trying to think of all of the things to do with it because it's coming in a little faster than I can go out there and get it. And so I got bags everywhere, and I've been giving bags away. So also I harvest 23 of my loofah. So that is a process in itself because usually you wait till loofah go all the way till it gets brown and all dry. But because I live in Texas, it's gonna take forever because we don't have no cold weather yet. So it's not killing the plant, and they just keep producing more. And
you need the cold weather in order for it to stop
to start dying back. Yeah.
Okay.
And so since we haven't got there, it just keep producing. I thought I cut off all the ends so it to just start focusing on the thing, but apparently I missed some, and they still growing everywhere. But I have to peel them, and that thing is so hard to peel, so it's taking a while. Another
question. So how do you peel it?
Just pretty much just I don't know how you peel it. You just
are you using a knife to peel it?
Yeah. I use a knife to cut it first, and then I literally have to peel the skin off the fiber of the loofah.
Oh wow, because it's that thick.
Yes, it's that thick, and it doesn't want to let go of the skin. So that's been some work, and then you have to soak it and get all the if you have gooey stuff in there and all the seeds. So it's a process.
Now you had inspired me, when you sent that picture in our chat. Now you have disinspired me.
No, it's going to be wonderful afterwards because I'm going to make soaps and I'm going to make loofahs and, and you'll have the weather to kind of, it'll die out when it's supposed to. So,
but is that going to make it easier to peel? And,
yes. Yes. Because if it turns all the way brown, all you got to do is put it in some hot water, let it soak for like 5 minutes, and just peel that thing off. It's so simple.
Okay, you got me back on the hook halfway.
Yes. It's simple that way. It's gonna take forever for it to get there with me. So anyway, that's pretty much all that I have that's going on. I got my Vigo bed that I posted a video for that. I'm so thankful. And I was waiting for the cover. So now they sent me the cover and everything. So it is in its place. And I'm through.
Your that Vigo bed is amazing. When I saw you post that, I was like, woo, woo, woo. The color is gorgeous.
I know, I picked that color out. You can pick different colors. And I was like, I need that terracotta. I don't have that color.
Yes, it's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
So that's amazing because I'm starting to, I know, Lisa, we had talked about this early on in our meeting about, I think, some of your beds rusting. Mm-hmm. And I'm actually now starting to see some rust on the outside of some of the older beds. Mm-hmm. So yeah, one of these days I would love to upgrade to some of the nicer Vigo beds. The challenge is going to be putting a new bed together and moving all the soil. So
you got the hired help.
Listen,
but doesn't it depend on like the size of the bed? Right. So
As
let's say
far
if
as
you had a
what?
two, let's say if you had a 2x8 bed, right?
Mhm.
And you buy a 2x8 Vigo bed, you can just make sure the soil like piled on top of each other, pull that one up and set the other one right back around the dirt.
Mhm.
You don't have to move it.
I
So this is
replaced a 3.5 by 6 wooden bed that was all busted up with a 8x2. This one was a Vajayga bed, but I kind of moved the soil in because it was 3.5 and I was going down to a 2 foot.
Mhm.
Ah,
And I just kind of moved it in a little bit, but that's all I did. And
you
I
were able to sit it over top.
that one out and I sat that one down. And I did remove just that was a little wider. I did remove that into my little gorilla cart, but then I just dumped it back in there. So it wasn't a lot. It wouldn't be a big transition unless you really going smaller. It wouldn't be that
Well,
big of a
right. And I agree, but I think because my beds are 2 feet high and 8 feet or 6 feet long. I feel like I'm gonna definitely have to do some moving of soil before we can lift it up off of there, because it's got the wavy pattern and it's got the support bars in there trying to pull that stuff up. Maybe
Oh,
maybe dig down around where the support beams are in the middle and
Yep.
push it
Yeah.
away, and maybe I'll be able to do that. But listen, that ain't happening no time soon. Okay? We don't deal with them beds as they are.
I think you need to put some money in that grocery budget.
Listen,
he said, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out with the time.
look, Farmer Chaz learned about that grocery budget.
That grocery budget.
And I want to say, when you said about former Chaz, she had a live today, and she was doing her roselle out there, and I told her on the live that she could eat the leaves, and she didn't know if that was true or not. And everybody was like, "Yeah, you can eat them." She's like, so she actually washed off. Now she ain't just out there popped them in, but she went and washed off a leaf and she ate it, and she enjoyed it. It would
She
taste
ate
like
it live on the camera.
Yes, she did.
Come on through, Farmer Chaz.
Yes,
I'm
she
so
ate
proud of you.
hot pepper. I forgot what kind of pepper she ate. Yeah,
Wait, she ate the hot pepper on the live?
yep.
Ooh,
Oh
I
man,
can't
I'm
do
so
no
mad I
hot
missed
pepper.
that. I'm gonna come back
Not on
and
the
watch
camera.
that. Is Rich Black Man on here? Did your brother
I
did your
haven't
brother
seen him
pay
in
up?
here. Oh yeah, the Scotch bonnet.
The
That's what
Scotch
it was.
bonnet. Did your brother pay up? I'm gonna assume he paid up, and
I
that's why
forgot
you
about
ate that pepper. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, a couple days ago, she said he paid. I was on her live, and her brother was antagonizing her and wanting her to eat a hot pepper live on camera. And so she said if he paid, she would
You would do it.
eat
She did
pepper
it.
live. And so I'm sad I missed that live today, but I'll
She was
watch
all
it.
cheered up. She was trying to run out there to get. Somebody had said eat tomatoes. She tried sugar. She was
You
trying
ain't
to do
bring
all
your
the stuff.
milk
It was
out there?
burning.
Listen, I want to know how much he paid. That's what I want to know. I need to know, was it worth it?
Yeah, but
Awesome.
Awesome. Now we're gonna go back to Jacqueline since she wasn't on camera. What's your 2-week update, Jackie, for your garden and purchases? What's going on with you?
All right. So I had to get some light. I feel still like it's still too dark where I'm sitting. But anyway, so all right, Facebook Marketplace hit again. So the guy who messaged me, I told you 2 weeks ago, he messaged me again and said, "Hey, I got 4 more of those Earthbox planners. Would you like them?" Of course.
Because Jacqueline don't turn down nothing that
Not
is for
turning none of
free
those
or
down.
low cost.
He's like, "I don't remember how much I charged you." And I was like, "Don't worry about it."
$5.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did. He charged me 4. I was like, "Here's 20 for 4 more. Call me when you got 4 more, because I will take all that you got." So that has been that's been my purchase, I want to say, for the last 2 weeks. I don't think I've done anything else. I started cleaning out my hydroponics so I can get my winter peppers, my winter tomatoes, my winter cucumbers, and restart my lettuce. And I think that's pretty much it for me right now. Oh, I did go on the Master Gardeners. No, I forgot. I did go to the Master Gardeners one day symposium. It was amazing. There was I would say about 100 Master Gardeners that were in the room, plus some people from the community. And they talked about just making sure that you're gardening with a lot of natives, because the natives are the ones that are gonna work in your yard, right? They can take our nasty soil here in Northern Virginia with this red clay and the crazy weather that we have. So they covered some of that. And then I've heard I think Miss Lisa talk about the iNaturalist. So they actually had the folks that do the iNaturalist app that was there. So we got started on some of that and how that's just it's amazing what they've done with that app. It's just everyone from all over the world who's putting information in there. And they've actually found some animals that they thought that was extinct. Yeah, someone, not an animal, an insect that they thought was in what I'm trying to say, extinct. Extinct. And so someone took a picture and they went, found it, and now they know where to find this extinct insect, and just how the information is just amazing. And then they actually was able to name a new flower based on someone posting in there. Everyone went looking to see where this flower was before, never been found. So they actually was name it with some kind of iNaturalist name. So it was really cool to see what world collaboration can do with just one app. So that was really cool. And I think that's pretty much it. They fed us some lunch that was amazing, all from the different Master Gardeners, brought in different things like their fruits and different things from their farm. So it was a farm to table kind of meal. So that was really cool. And then just hanging out with other Master Gardeners I just think it's just refreshing.
Awesome. So I guess it's Miss Shelley's turn.
Ooh.
Come on,
Okay.
Miss Priss.
Miss what?
Miss Priss.
Why am I Miss Wait, why am I Miss Prince?
The same person who has a garden with gloves. Oh, sorry.
I don't have to have a reason to give you a new name.
Well, I will give her a reason.
Listen, Jacqueline, I accept that from you, Rashida, because you don't have to have a reason. Now, to your point, Miss Jacqueline, let me tell you, I am not the only one. Farmer Chaz has agreed with me.
She said, what's wrong with using gloves? You gotta get into the soul. Get your hands in the dirt and
Thank you.
I use gloves.
Thank you. I mean, are you really a gardener? Let me stop.
See, Cynthia, you the reason why
people think we bickering.
Why we got that comment about bickering.
That's funny.
There's absolutely nothing wrong with gardening gloves. That is why
I have gardening gloves,
and I usually lose them in between. Put my hands in the soil, Jacqueline.
You did. I got you to get your gloves off while I was up there. I was right proud of you.
And I didn't have them on for a little bit today while I was out there doing some harvesting. I harvested, so my 2-week garden update. I have been harvesting some things that are still in the garden. So example, today I harvested some lettuce. I harvested some collard greens and green and purple kale. Yesterday I harvested some okra, most of which is way overgrown, so it'll be trashed unless somebody can tell me some other thing that I can do other than saving seeds, because I have a boatload of seeds I've already saved with those overgrown okra. And what else did I harvest?
Compost.
I harvested a kohlrabi from those kohlrabi that I planted in the spring and I didn't harvest, and then they grew new bulbs on the top. Boom. Okay, so David Corey, he says gumbo. So are you saying that with the overgrown okra, as long as it's not woody, I can make gumbo with it? Can you just confirm that? So let me see. So that's pretty much it. I am I'm super excited to share that I started some squash and zucchini plants. Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. So I will even if it's not gumbo, maybe I'll do some okra, corn, tomatoes, like stewed, because I'm sure it's probably pretty much the same. So I'll try to do that as long as it's not too woody. It's still it still cook. Oh, it will cook down. I think that's what you mean. And I see your comment, Farmer Chaz. She said she'll touch the soil, but digging in it with no gloves, all that dirt under your nails. I don't like that. So squash, I just have some regular yellow squash and zucchini that I planted. I started them in the hydroponic and I moved them outside. I don't know which one is which at this moment, but they are starting to bud. I had one that looks like a flower, maybe open tomorrow. So I am hopeful that I will get some squash and or zucchini before it gets too cold. Is that pause? Oh, okay. And let me see. That's pretty much it in the garden. Now, as far as purchases, let me see if I can share my screen, because some of y'all might be mad at me, but I saw this on the whim and I snatched this up with the quickness. Let me see. Share. Make sure I'm on the right. Yeah. Share screen. Share. All right. This baby right here. This is like it's a mini greenhouse. It opens, you can roll it up or roll it down. It has a little frame. It is, I think it's about maybe 18 inches. Let me see. It's 18 and a half inches. Go back. All right. So it's 18 and a half inches in depth and almost 34 inches tall by almost 36 inches wide. I plan to use these in certain on certain crops over the fall, winter. Now, here's the thing. Y'all see this price, $34.99, basically $35. I got these for $13. A whole $13. So I bought two of them. And I'm sorry if y'all missed that. Yeah, it is a nice little greenhouse, Dumzell. So for $13, I was like, I might as well buy it.
That's a steal.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Sorry if y'all missed that. I ain't throw it in the chat, but y'all should have been searching on Amazon for it in the first place.
That's what I heard. Yeah, that's what I heard.
That's
too,
exactly
Sheeta.
what I heard.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we always share with each other when we find real good deals. I think we might have to just start a new chat without Shelly. But anyway.
I shared stuff I didn't even buy because I thought y'all needed it. And she ain't even use that as an opportunity to say, hey, y'all, I grabbed this.
It's okay, Shelly. I'm gonna see you in a few weeks. I might just be like, I'm not gonna talk to you for just a few minutes.
How do I unshare?
Too late. You don't let the cat out the bag.
It was one of them things. I saw it. I was like, let me buy it. I'm sorry.
You don't be sorry now. Too late.
I mean, I wouldn't get one anyway, but I'm just saying.
What
They
you
say it's
say?
the thought that counts, and obviously it didn't count.
So
I
I bought that. That was a
Mhm.
purchase. I have also, as of yesterday, and y'all know about this one. I finally purchased my dehydrator, the one that Gardening with Lisa recommended, although it's the digital one. So I believe it will be delivered tomorrow, and I'll be able to start doing some dehydrating. So super excited about that. And I got a dehydrating like cookbook. And did I buy anything else? I think that's it. That's all I bought. So all the groceries.
So the only reason we knew about the dehydrator though is because you
Hush
needed a
your face,
recommendation
GT
first.
Junior.
She needed a recommendation first.
Huh?
That's why we knew about the hot dehydrator. You wanted our recommendations. You didn't need us for the greenhouse. I got you. That's all right.
Y'all know I love y'all. I ain't got nothing but love for y'all. But
I need to know you a little better, Shelly. I'm getting to know you a little better.
let me hang my head in shame.
You ain't shame.
I'm so sorry.
But anyway.
No, David, you're not the only one that did not know about the $13 greenhouse.
Girl,
The next time.
It's all right. You know, I wasn't shopping, but I just thought it was just.
I'm going to promise the next time if I find a deal, I will share it in my community on YouTube, but I will send it to the ladies in the group chat text.
Thank you. I think we deserve that. Amen.
I am being truthful, GT.
Listen. Okay. So y'all know I don't have a gardening update because I didn't do anything in the garden. Did I purchase anything? I did not purchase anything. Did I receive something? Of course I did. Yay. So let's start off the mail call. So it was my birthday on Tuesday the 30th. For those of y'all that wasn't here at the last chat, so y'all can still wish me happy birthday. We celebrating all month. Y'all go ahead. Thank you. If you want to send me a gift card, ironbrundage at Gmail, just put it there. Thank you. God bless you. So somebody said, check your porch.
Somebody is who?
Somebody, you ain't gonna let me tell it? You want your glory down here? You want your glory down here? You ain't gonna let me finish.
Okay.
Wow.
So I got this, and I was so excited. It's a hydroponics for those of you that don't know. It's a 12-pot hydroponics that Shelly from Shelly's Homestead Hideaway sent me for my birthday because she heard me say I was gonna dip my toe into hydroponics, and so she gave me something to start my toe dippage with. And I told her thank you, but it was so funny because she was like, check your porch or wherever you get your packages. And I'm like, mail don't run till 11 o'clock. And she steady texting me. I'm like, why is you texting me? They don't run till late. She was like, it's on your porch now. I was like, why didn't you just say check your porch? That's all you had to say. That's what I'll be like, I just assumed it was in the mail. But thank you, Shelly.
You're welcome,
So my birthday
Rashida.
hasn't not garden related, but I did get some flowers too for my birthday.
That's what I started to send you.
Huh?
That's what I started to send you because I know you like flowers.
Girl, I love me some flowers. I do. They on their last leg. They in there. But yeah. So I got that and some flowers for my birthday, and I had a good time at my birthday dinner. This is my update. Y'all know I ain't gardening. Well, if y'all knew and you want to know why I'm gardening, put it in the chat. But I just not going to rehash the story just to rehash and say. Oh, excuse me. But we went to Andiamo's Italian restaurant.
Ooh.
I got my birthday calamari and my birthday lobster tail. It worked good. Yes, it was. And we had a good time. And so I'm excited for 51 and I feel so much better than I did when I turned 50. Listen. I feel so much better. It's amazing. So that's my mail call. Anybody else got a mail call?
Hold up.
Huh?
You ain't got nothing else in the mail.
Oh shoot!
Uh-oh.
Oh shoot!
Uh-huh.
Let me see if my picture is on here. Hold on. Is my picture on the computer? I took a picture. I did. I'm sorry. I was sitting here like, yeah, I got something else. That's why I brought up the flowers. Because I'm like, I got something else.
Girl, y'all got my head hurting for real.
I was sitting here laughing. I'm like, we are just all over the place. But listen, so somebody sent out some Roselle, and I was like, so I don't get none. And then I get a call from that somebody, which would be Cynthia, from the post office talking about, what's your address? Was it supposed to the post office? I don't know. She asked me what my address was, and you know what? I sent it to her in a hurry. So I got some Roselle this week, and then I had to call and say, girl, what am I doing with this?
Ditto.
But what's funny was I got my package probably the same day Shelly got hers. I was running out the door, so I left it on the table. Came in at night, and I checked the chat, and Shelly put in there, should I refrigerate this? And she said, yes. And I said, I ain't getting out this bed. So it's on the table for a couple of days. I opened it, and I think it's going to work out all right. So I tried to make me some tea. I didn't have enough in my water. So I just, because it was late over in the evening, I just put the it was all light. Y'all didn't even look red. She looked pinkish. I said, I'm going to put this in a jar, and I'm going to try it with some more Roselle leaves another day. And that day ain't came yet. But it's in the refrigerator. It's going to be all right. But thank you, Cynthia, for my Roselle. I greatly appreciate it. I do. I had 3 white, and the rest of them were red. Right? Yeah. I did taste them. And they were.
Can we eat them like that?
Citrusy.
Yeah, you can eat them. You can eat them. You just peel them and eat them. Tastes like cranberry.
Really?
Yeah, they're tart. They're tartish.
Oh,
yeah.
Let me go get some and try it on camera with y'all.
Yeah, do that.
Look, see, Farmer Chad said the same thing. Wait, you can eat it?
Yeah.
Eat them raw, not eat it, but eat them raw.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. I'll be back.
Yep. You can eat them raw. Yeah, so let me see. Are there any questions in here? What? Thank y'all for the birthday. She said, and Tiffany had his voice. Wait a minute. What did we say? And Tiffany had his voice. That's nice.
Your hydroponic system.
Oh, thank you, Farmer Chaz. Oh my goodness. Thank y'all for the happy birthdays. I greatly appreciate it. While she going to get her anybody else had any mail? In the mail? No mail?
Oh, I thought we was going around. We ain't going around? Okay.
Nah,
nobody else got nothing mail?
Shelly, give your mail.
I might have to take my screen off of here.
Okay.
I don't know.
So did y'all see Plaza's comment?
Yes. Hey, I wasn't even finna try to tell her to eat the bud because she the leaf was enough.
So here's the Roselle that I received from the lovely CC.
And my bag look just like that, y'all.
Yeah. And so I've rinsed off 2, a white and a red. And y'all gonna get to see me eat this live on.
But peel it off the seed. Don't you bite the seed?
Huh?
Peel it off the seed, girl.
Peel it off the seed?
Yeah.
The seed is inside of that.
Yeah, it's a big
It's a big old seed in there. If you bite that,
you can break a
so that thing that's in the middle is a seed?
Yeah.
And save it.
I'm just trying to save her teeth. Like, girl, you got some pretty
right.
Oh, save the seed?
Yeah, save the seed and let it dry out, and then you can have the seeds inside.
And then eat this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let me tell y'all right now, don't judge me. I smell everything I eat.
It's okay. That is something like everybody's like, not the seed. Not the-"
Wow.
Mhm.
Wow. That's pretty good.
Uh-huh.
The okra lady, they said the okra lady eats the entire thing.
Well, she don't eat the seed.
So yeah, it tastes tart.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
This is now
Look,
does
it's
the
probably
white
better
one
for
taste
your
the same?
system than the tea. Listen,
Huh?
I said you can eat that. It probably help your system quicker than the tea would.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and eat the whole.
I asked the white one. It doesn't really have a flavor to it. Or
Oh, it don't?
no.
Actually, it tastes about the same, maybe just a little bit less tart.
Don't forget it's a diuretic. That's all right. You don't sleep no way. She gonna be, she just be going to pee all night. That's all right.
I don't get up to go to the bathroom during the night. Thank the Lord. Unless I really had something. So now you got me nervous because if I eat watermelon really late at night, I might have to get up and go to the bathroom. But other than that, I don't. Official Jamil, you absolutely should. Listen, I ordered the dehydrator so I can dehydrate these for teas. And now you're going to have me going through this bag just eating them.
Yeah.
Well, y'all
I
had
know.
me eating raw
The kids, when we went to the plant exchange, the kids, because her mom had some Roselle too, they was out there just eating them. They were just eating the petals off all the Roselles.
Okay, so now, okay. Oh, so let me show y'all the inside. So
Mhm.
this part is what y'all call
that's the seed. That's the seed. So
But
you
when
let that dry out.
But
like
when you
if wanna
open
put
it, I'm gonna go ahead and let this one. This is the white one. When you open it, I don't know if I can.
You ain't gonna be able to open that seed.
Yes, I can.
Oh, you can. Oh, you
See,
can't see.
Are they different colors on depending on which plant it is, or the seeds the same color?
Let me
Let's see.
see.
It's the
Those
same
are
color.
white.
All right, so you need to keep
It's
track.
like a
of which
little
ones are
brownish color of the red because of the dye from the red. You know.
All right.
They actually look the exact same.
Mhm.
They're white.
But yeah, just let it dry out, and it'll
Mhm.
actually start cracking like a pecan would, open up, or I guess a cotton seed or whatever would open, and then you collect those seeds.
I don't know about no cotton seed.
So okay, so when it
I don't know
cracks
about
open,
picking
I'm basically the little things inside of the big seed is what I'm gonna be planting.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
something now. Okay.
Yeah, that big piece is just like the pod, and the seeds are inside there.
Well, thank you, CC. I'm so
Girl,
excited.
she teaching the masses on this Lord's this Sunday.
Okay.
This Lord's Day, she teaching the masses.
Awesome.
All right.
So that's it. I don't have any other thing. I don't think I got anything else.
Okay.
To see.
Okay, well, Cynthia wanted to show us her
Yeah.
mail.
I hope you can see
I
mine.
was
But
trying to I think they changed stuff on my there we go. I knew they did.
y'all, oh, there you go. So I got my rabbit poop.
Girl,
And
why was we
yeah.
just talking about this on Farmer Chaz's live the other day?
Really?
Where did you get your rabbit manure?
I got my rabbit poop from the Naked Gardeners. They have a company, and it's called Holland's Legacy Farms, and I posted it on my video that I did for them. But yes, they are selling their rabbit poop. So it's 100% cold manure, and it won't burn your plants. Like, you can automatically just sprinkle this bag onto your plants. What I did was made a tea out of it. So I put it in the little netting bag that I had outside in my rainwater, and then you just dip it up and you just water them plants. But this is 100% cold manure, rabbit poop. Yeah.
So Farmer
Golly.
Chaz wanted to know, does it stink? And David has already said
Nope.
no, it don't smell.
It
Which I
don't.
wouldn't think it does
Because
because
it's
the
just
rabbits are
they
only
eat-
eating vegetables.
Yeah. Yeah. So no, it doesn't.
And that's funny.
Yeah.
That
And you
you.
can use it immediately. It won't burn.
Yes.
It won't burn
Right.
plants.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to bring up an old
Wait, what did you say, Lisa?
argument.
You can or can't?
Huh?
What did Lisa
You can
just
use
say?
it immediately as soon as it comes out. You can use
Yeah.
rabbit
okay.
food.
Yeah.
You don't have to wait for it to cure.
Mm-mm.
Mhm.
Nope.
No, it's not. It
Mm-mm.
won't burn like chicken poop will.
Awesome. She got rabbit poo.
Yay.
All right. So let's do this. I want to do challenge updates, but I sort of want to, because time has been getting, we've been chatting. I'm going to switch this up. I want to go to our email. I'm going to our email from Mary G. Mary, if you're watching today, thank you for emailing us. I thank you for your email. She found us through Miss Lisa. She follows Lisa's channel, and she said she watches Cynthia's channel, but she didn't know Cynthia Garden, because Cynthia is a multi-talented person. She's everywhere. And then so I think she's newer to the chat, but she had questions. She's like, can we ask questions about y'all? Of course you can. Especially if you're newer, some things we may have already said and don't think to repeat outside of our introductions that Shirley keeps complaining about. But we will repeat them so that you can get to know us a little better. And so she has some questions for Miss Lisa. And the first question was, the first two questions: when did you start gardening and what made you garden?
I started gardening in 2020, and it was during the time of the pandemic. And our job, I was working. They brought us down from 5 days a week working to 3, every other day. And so I was living alone, and so I had to do something. I had to do something with myself because you couldn't go shopping. You wasn't supposed to go to people's houses, and so I started gardening. So
Awesome.
That's awesome. We never knew that. I'm so glad she asked that question.
Are you being sarcastic?
No,
You didn't know that?
because I've said it before, but whatever.
no.
It's just when she said it, I was like, I know she knew that. And then when she said it with so much enthusiasm, I'm like, she being sarcastic. She got it.
No, I'm not. I am not typically. I'm gonna leave that sarcasm to you, Rashida. I'm
Okay.
not naturally sarcastic, but I can be.
Somebody said that sarcasm. Anyway, I ain't gonna tell y'all what they said about sarcasm. I said, who says you? But anyway, all right.
Oh,
Next
you
question
said.
for Miss Lisa. What's your favorite food to cook?
Well, I don't like to cook, so I don't have a favorite food to cook.
All right, well, let's go here. You don't like to cook, but when you find yourself having to cook, what's your go-to fixing?
I don't know. I mean, I can cook. I cook. Okay.
Mhm.
And like when people tell me, well, we want you to come over, and I ask, what do you want me to bring? They tell me, bring potato salad,
Mhm.
or some of your coleslaw. So that's what a lot of people like that I cook.
Okay. Okay.
Hey,
But
that's
it's
a
not
good
like
thing.
you
That's
just sit
not
home.
everybody can bring potato salad to places.
That's a fact.
So
Oh,
that is a good accomplishment.
okay. So you just not up cooking just to be cooking, but if somebody asks you for something, you can't make it happen.
Now my sister, she's a good cook too, but she likes to cook. She watch cooking channels, and stuff. But I watched my mother cook, so I know how to cook.
Mm-hmm.
And I have cooking videos, but I don't like to cook. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't really have a favorite thing that I like
It
to
don't
cook.
relaxes you. It's not something that you do to de-stress or take your
Mm-mm,
mind off your worries. No, okay, I got you.
mm-mm.
Okay, well, that's cool.
And I
But
like
since
to
it's
eat.
come on now, come on now.
And I
Well, since
want it to taste good. So I know how to get there.
Right.
what you say? When I cook it, I do want to eat
Mhm.
it without throwing ketchup and hot sauce on top of it and smothering it in
Hey,
yum
leave my
yum
ketchup
sauce.
alone. Leave my ketchup alone. Ketchup is a food group.
Okay, Jacqueline. Look, you weren't the person I was aiming that one towards, but I mean, no, let me stop. Okay, so since we are finished, that's the last her questions for you. But did you want to talk about your special event that you're participating in?
Ding, 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 ding.
Who, me?
Yes, Lisa. Yeah,
Oh,
you just finished with your questions, girl.
well,
She said, "Oh, did you forget
I
about it?"
thought we were on Jackie.
Well, we are going to
Um,
Jackie.
I just I had okay. If you've been on my channel, you know I've been doing all these Vago Garden videos. So they are a sponsor of mine now, and I am a part of the Vago Garden family, as a lot of people are part of YouTube. And Cynthia know that it is just fantastic.
Yes,
But
ma'am.
they had been offering me so much, and then my representative asked me, why don't we do a giveaway? So that's what I'll be doing this week. And so I just wanted to let everyone know that it will be from the giveaway will be from October 14th through the 21st. And I will be releasing a video either tomorrow or Tuesday, telling about it. But what I will let you know right now is that you have to be subscribed to my channel, and you have to be subscribed to Vago Gardens channel. So if you're not already, go ahead and do that right now. So then when you see the video, and you will see what, you know, the thing you have to do to enter, you will already be qualified. So go do that now. And I just
So
wanted to let
does
everyone
Vigo have a YouTube channel?
yes.
Okay, what is it called? Do you know what it's called? Their
Vigo
channel.
Garden, I think it is. And
It's just Vigo
so
Garden
I'll
YouTube
I'll
channel.
have it
Vigo Garden
in
Academy.
no, it's just Vigo Garden.
Okay. Okay.
And so I'll have everything in the description box when the video comes out. But I just kind of want to let everyone to be on the lookout for that. And it'll
Got
be
it.
from the 14th through the 21st.
Lisa.
Okay.
And then
All
I'll do a
right.
separate video to name the winner.
Okay.
Lisa, I do think I just did a search. I do believe it is Vigo Garden Academy. They have over 19,000 subscribers. Does that
Mhm.
sound right?
And they have a lot of
Yeah, they have a
instructional
lot.
videos.
Mm,
And they have the giveaway listed too
Mhm.
from a previous giveaway.
I don't know. That's why I was asking because I know, if
Okay.
people hashtag Vigo and stuff, it may pop them up as their channel too. So,
Oh, well, the channel name is at Vigo Garden Academy, but if you at them, it's just at Vigo_Garden.
Mhm.
okay. Okay.
Yeah,
So
that's the
then
one I
is
say.
it?
But if
Yeah.
it does, it takes you to the Vigo Garden Academy. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
So
But
I'm
I'll
already
have it all corrected and everything in the description box of the video.
Okay. So y'all
Okay.
go, make sure y'all go to Lisa's channel to get all the information.
All right, all right, all right. So y'all got a giveaway coming up this week from Miss Lisa's channel, but you must be subscribed. You must go and follow the directions. My people,
Did Miss T
sorry
come on
for a
here?
lack of knowledge. Read the directions, huh?
Yeah.
Miss T not on here, is she?
No,
Okay.
I haven't seen them.
Okay. So now we have questions. Why Jacqueline gonna go off the screen? So that was her turn. But listen, yeah, y'all go to Lisa's channel. Go ahead and subscribe. We'll get the Vigo Garden channel and all the other whatevers will be the legalese will be on the video on the 14th. And be ready. Huh? Don't get ready, be ready.
That's right. 'Cause
Um
I'm ready.
she ready. Well, shoot. Well, let me go back. Since Jacqueline is unavailable at this moment,
I'm back.
Oh,
I'm back. The dog
back.
barked. I had to let her out.
I ain't talking to you, iPhone. Shut up. Oh, sorry. Jackie, Miss Mary had questions for you.
Ooh.
Why? She said, "Why do you prefer hydroponics?"
Ooh, reason I like hydroponics is I can garden indoors all year long, and the pest pressure is not as bad as it is outside. And I can control the lighting, I can control the height of the plants, and I can pick what I want to eat in a very small space. So that's why I like hydroponics.
All right. What has been your largest hydroponics harvest?
Largest?
Ooh.
Well, I have to say my lettuce is probably my largest. I probably could grab one of the containers. One of the Tupperware containers, they're large ones that you use to put in your vegetables in your fridge. From 4 plants, I can pack that full, and that could be a whole week's worth of lettuce for salads the whole week. But I have to say, probably my favorite thing to grow in my hydroponics is still my quick snack cucumbers. And I can get 4 or 5 cucumbers at a time about every 2 to 3 days from my quick snack cucumbers. And those are my favorite. I love it when my daughter just walks up to my hydroponics, pops a cucumber off of there, and starts eating it. I mean, no greater pleasure for me to have my children just eating fresh veggies right off the plant indoors in my home.
How big does that cucumber plant get?
About 3 inches. The plant itself, maybe 10 inches. And in anything that you have there, Miss Lisa, you'll be able to grow that quick snack cucumbers.
But the cucumber
Yeah.
itself is 2 inches.
About 3 inches.
Okay, 2 to 3. Okay.
Yeah, 3 inches, just enough to just
A
chop it
snack.
up and put it on top of it. Yeah, a snack. Yep. A real quick snack. Like those
Awesome.
snack ones that you buy in the stores in that little container, same ones.
Awesome. What do you have insects even though there is no dirt?
Yes,
And-
you will still have aphids. Those little buggers will still get in, but they'll only target certain plants. They'll target my peppers and they only target my cucumbers. That's the only 2 plants that I deal with aphids. I don't deal with it in my tomatoes. Definitely don't deal with it in my lettuce, but just my peppers and my cucumbers. And like I showed last week, I use that organic indoor spray. I spray it on a continual basis every 2 weeks, and it works great. So yeah, quick snack cucumbers. Yep, that's the name of those cucumbers. And they're pathogenic, so you don't need bees. It pollinates itself, so you don't have to work about. Yeah, sticky traps is another great thing. GTR Junior, but I mean, those aphids get on my nerves.
Is a cucumber seedless?
No, well, if you pick it early enough, you'll get not too many seeds, but no, you still have some seeds in there.
Okay.
Yep.
Awesome. All right. So,
I don't know if I put wood ash in my
Maybe we
hydroponics.
right.
Yeah.
We're talking about hydroponics
Yeah,
today.
hydroponics. Probably outside for sure, but not inside for my hydroponics.
okay. Well, Jacqueline, since Lisa answered this question, I want to ask you this question because maybe I'm assuming because we've been on the broadcast for over a year now, that maybe there's some things we know, but maybe there's some things we missed, right? So I'm going to ask you this question: when did you first start gardening, and what made you start your garden?
Oh, so of course I gardened when I was born in Panama. Maybe some of you guys don't know that I was born in Panama. So I gardened with my grandparents, but I don't remember that too much. It's just because of what they've told me. And then when I moved to the United States, there was a lady at our church that we had a church garden. I was 12 years old, and she's like, I'm going to teach your family how to garden. And she taught us how to grow tomatoes, cucumbers, corn, peppers, zucchini. And I absolutely loved it. We went to the every week when we go to church, we go back to the church garden lot and we'd pick our vegetables. And then when I got married, I knew I definitely wanted to garden as well. So we got married, and our first year we moved into our home, we got a garden, and I started out with hay bales. Straw bales is how I started out gardening, and then moved into doing some in-ground. But most of you guys know Virginia has that nasty red clay. You can't grow anything unless you do a lot of composting. And I was like, I need quick results because I could tell everybody I'm a lazy gardener. So I switched to self-irrigated planters.
Okay. All right. So, same question for Cynthia: when and why?
I started almost 9 years ago, and I just want to see if I can grow something. I had living in apartments, and I just was like, let me see if I can actually grow something. This pack of seeds. I don't remember where I got them from, maybe the dollar store, and start putting them in cups, and the stuff started growing, and I'm like, wow, this is nice. And then I just continued. So I did container gardening for 5 years, almost 6 years. From wherever I moved to, which apartments, I always made sure that I had a patio that I can grow on. Um, and now 3 years, I have been growing in ground because I had never grew in ground, and that was a whole different episode for me because I had not done that before, and I was very scared to leave my plants out in the ground because I had never done it. I always had control with containers. I know where to put them. I know what was in it, and I know what couldn't get to it. So yeah, that was challenged at night. I think I was waiting for the sun to come up to see if the stuff had just got ate down, but yeah. So nine years ago.
Okay, now I'm gonna ask you this question before I go to Shelly. When did you learn how to kill snakes?
What do you mean, unalive them?
Girl, listen, I said what I meant, and I meant what I said.
Well, it's not like I go out
You're
there.
not out. Okay, y'all, she not out here hunting them. They just hunting her stuff. And
I'm not. And actually, I mean, I have, I live in the city, country, whatever. But so the snakes that are not in my garden, they don't have to worry about nothing.
Mm-hmm.
They can go on by their business in the garden. I mean, not in the garden, outside the garden. The only reason why I handle them in the garden, and even when it comes to, I've been nice lately with all the garter snakes and all that, but I have a grandbaby, and I don't want them. I don't want her to grab it, pick it up, and then bite her, or she step on it, or things like that. And so that's why I don't want them in the garden. But she hadn't been over, and I've been letting the garter snakes been doing their thing because, little mice or whatever, or can get in the garden, and so they handle those. So they have a purpose. But I'm just saying,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just curious because you said you was inside. I mean, container gardening. So
I-
I'm
but
assuming
I
in the
but
containers,
this
it
the
wasn't an
thing.
issue in the containers.
I
Right?
grew up in the country, so
Oh, okay.
I wasn't scared of no
It wasn't
snakes.
brand new to you. Okay.
No.
You know what? People keep saying that, and those are the people that don't mind being bothered or seeing snakes or feeling snakes or picking up snakes
Yeah, I mean,
or
I don't.
whatever. Listen, you know, people can go around and chant and protest about the unaliving of them if they will, but you do you, and I'm gonna do me. All right, Shelly. Shelly, when and why?
Wow. So, a very, 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 very long time ago,
Sicily, 1946.
listen, my mama and my daddy gardened when I was a youngster. So, when I say a very, 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 very long time ago, I was introduced to gardening. My great grandmother lived in the country, and my great grandparents were sharecroppers. So, gardening is definitely something that has come through. At least I can say this on my maternal, my mom's side of the family. Gardening has been in the family for years. So I grew up gardening with my parents to some degree. When my parents didn't have a yard to grow in, they actually rented what I now know, because I didn't know that's what it was back then, was community plots. And I remember we used to go to this area where there were all these plots of gardens, and we would grow stuff there. And then when my parents purchased a townhouse, my mom always grew stuff in the backyard. Now, mind you, it was on the low key, like it was just a few things, it might be some squash or some tomatoes. Um, and then fast forward to me getting married. My husband liked to grow things. Now I don't think he grew up around gardening. He was learning trial and error. He didn't know what he was doing. I'm gonna come back to that because eventually I started focusing on growing flowers because he was focused on growing a few things in the backyard. Okay. Then fast forward a few years, I decided that, bruh, man, hired help. If we're going to do this gardening thing, let's for real do this gardening thing. So I have been doing the level of gardening and increasing it for the past, I'm going to say probably the past 6 years that I have, as my husband say, I fired him or I demoted him and I became the chief gardener around here, and he's known as the hired help. So he comes out and he helps with anything that is of a heavy lift. He will harvest things, but the day-to-day planting, fertilizing, all those things is my responsibility, and he just comes out to help. So gardening is just in my blood, honestly. And just recently, my uncle was saying to me, he finds it interesting because he knows our garden. He finds it interesting that my mom took up gardening because she never went to what they call the country growing up. And she didn't learn how to garden from my great grandmother. But you know what they say, when it's in your blood, it's in your blood. So I'm 55 for those who do not know, because I know my age does not show. I've been gardening for a long time, a mighty long time.
Rashida, I see that my comment got held.
Oh no, hold on, wait a minute.
What'd she say?
YouTube held my comments. Said, I think it's spam.
Oh, YouTube?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that is hilarious.
Did you see it?
Mm-mm.
Oh, you don't see it on your side?
The one I use a hoe.
No.
Use another
Because
one.
she asked
Oh, it don't show it on here.
it don't show it.
I don't see
Oh,
No, I
it.
said if because she said, "Oh, that's too close," and I said, "Yeah, if I have to choke it out, I would." And YouTube was like, "Nope, that's a spam.
We don't like it.
We don't like you to say that."
Hilarious. Shelly has look. Shelly was so serious in telling her heartfelt story about generations of growing food.
Yes, awesome. And her age.
And
You
we are
go,
just
girl, telling your age.
That's
Mhm.
right.
girl, she's like, and I've been growing for a very long time. I came out of the womb talking about where the garden at.
That's right. A mighty long time.
And anybody that watched Deliverance from Evil, y'all know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so I guess I answered the same question. When did I start gardening and why? Well, since if we want to go back generations, which really wasn't the question, but we can go back. I, like Shelly, come from sharecroppers on both sides of the family, and my grandparents had gardens. But the garden that I remember is my father's garden, and he always grew collard greens, mustard. No, he always grew collard greens, cabbages, tomatoes, cucumbers, and then my big daddy, this is my mother's father, took a tire and made a planter. So that always has chives, and I don't know what else it had in it. Right now, it's full of chives. Like here it is. I'm 51, so it's still full of chives. They just die and grow back,
That chives will do.
And so, my father, at some age, decided the garden was too much for him. And I was mad because I'm like, I don't like paying store prices for collard greens, tomatoes, and cucumbers in the middle of the summer. That's just crazy. Do you know how much they want for that? And so, and then it's like, not only the price, it's not the quality, it's not the amount that they used to get back in the day. So when I got my apartment, they had a you can rent garden space, and so that was in 2015. And so let's just say I started in 2015. Well, actually, did I start in 2015? I'm trying to think, because I want to say I tried in 2015, and they were out of plots, and then I went back in 2016 and got my plot, and so I've been gardening since then. I didn't know what I was doing then. I wouldn't say I know what I'm doing now, but I'm better educated now in growing, and so that's when I personally started growing. And then y'all know, since I have left that garden plot at the apartment building, I ain't been able to grow a good crop of greens since. I'm gonna grow good crop. I'm gonna grow some in this whatever this thing is right here. Yes, because I was told if you pick them young, they won't get too big for the hydroponics. I could have swore I heard Jackie say that. Yeah, so I'm a
I use mine for transferring.
Yeah, well, I ain't well, we're gonna see what happened in this good old.
My sister grows her collards in her hydroponics and does phenomenal with it.
Okay, cool. So
Shelly, yeah, you can actually roast the seed pods, and they're supposed to taste like sunflower seeds.
I'm like, what in the world? Okay.
And you can actually, I don't know if it told you, but also the roots as well. You can dry the roots out and use them as tea too.
Oh no, it didn't.
That's a versatile plant.
It
is.
is.
You can use all of it. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. Look at y'all getting y'all Roselle education on.
I'm excited. So thank you. I think I said this. I think I did it in a mail call before. That Ms. Jacqueline blessed me with 2 Roselle plants that I actually have growing out there now, and they are starting to. What are they considered to be bearing? What fruit, vegetable? What is it?
Flower.
Now,
It's just you eat the flower. It's flowery.
Okay, it's flowering.
Hmm.
And then I have the bunch that CC sent. So I'm excited.
Mhm.
there you go. So
Mm.
now, next topic, next topic, next topic. Challenge updates. Y'all know we started off this garden season talking mad trash.
Mad trash.
Mad trash. Talking trash about the watermelon wars. We were excited about the Cherokee Purple Challenge. I think there's a indoor growing challenge. There was a herb challenge. There was all kind of challenges. I ain't heard too many updates.
Hold on,
let's
can I
get-
interrupt you just for a second?
Yeah.
Because I think this is hilarious. CC, we were just in the chat. So let me see, where is that? Farmer Chaz. What you want to tell her?
I just put it. I
Huh?
put
She
it, I
answered
put
her.
it right under there.
She said, I made jam today.
Oh, yes. That is hilarious. She literally just posted some pictures.
Yeah.
Now, I made the jam today. Listen, Cynthia gonna know how to do with this Roselle.
And that's
Did
what I
you record
appreciate
it?
about our group so much.
Yes.
Like, you guys only get to see and hear from us every 2 weeks, but we dialogue all the time. And when we have questions, we just post it in the chat. And so we have a ready and a steady supply of information between the 5 of us. It's amazing.
Y'all know sometimes I be like, dang, the chat a little dry. That's only like a couple of days a week. We busy, y'all be at work, and I be sitting at home in physical therapy, whatever. But yesterday, I was looking for the pictures that we sent to do the anniversary thing. FYI, I need y'all to email me them pictures y'all sent Shelly because I want to make a couple of thumbnails. Okay, all right. So for the chat. And so I was like, I think they text them. I don't think they emailed them. So I'm scrolling back to June. And when I got to scrolling, I said, dog, we talk a lot. I mean, I'm scrolling. I'm like,
Thank you.
we do talk.
We are awesome. I love it.
We do talk. Even if it's just like, y'all, it's cold here.
It's real
Right.
cold.
Let me tell you.
And don't let it be during the summertime.
It's
Or
hot.
no, I'm going to say the springtime, when those of us that live in cold climates are still in the cold. We got some shadiness that be going on from those that be in the warmer climates trying to taunt us.
I was out in the garden today. I didn't even
Yes, look.
You know, we just convened
out of the weather. It's 98 degrees here.
My tomatoes already in. I got peppers in too.
Oh, shoot. But anyway,
We
yeah.
won't say her name, Cece.
You know, look, she the giggling this one.
Look, I'll be showing y'all them numbers for it can warm y'all souls and just feel the warmth of Texas rising up to you, you know.
Oh my.
So
We don't be feeling the warmth when you send them photos.
Oh, I know. I don't feel warm. I be colder because I feel shade. See that? Shade. But anyway, y'all, challenge update. So who entered the challenges? I said I was gonna enter the Cherokee Purple. I did the video for when I planted my seeds,
I did too.
but when I let all my seedlings die, I said, ain't no need to make this video.
I entered Watermelon Wars and Cherokee Purple. And the Cherokee Purple, I thought I was going to do something, but them things was not getting big at all. And eventually the plants pretty much gave out. And I just went ahead and laid them to rest. The Watermelon Wars, I think it's still going on, right? When is the deadline?
It's over. It's
October
over.
1st.
It's over.
October 1st is already one. They already said the champion.
That when you asked, and she kept saying October 1st. She missed
Well, I
it.
think somebody did have a bigger one. I still got a watermelon out there, y'all.
Mm,
Got a couple.
mm.
That's good.
You gotta let us know if they're good. It tastes like.
I entered as well, because I love all the trash talk of Watermelon Wars.
Broke ain't on here today, is he? He ain't on here good.
No,
He's not
he's
on
not.
here.
He's not.
That's
I know
good.
David's probably in the bushes. But so this year, Texas did not. After 3 years, Texas did not take the
Texas
crown this
didn't
year.
win?
Nope, coming out of South Carolina, and his channel is Brown Bear, whatever.
Oh, Brown Bear won.
I'm not giving him all the accolades. Anyway,
I'm just saying, I
but
like
South
Brown Bear.
Carolina took
I
it
do
this
like
year.
Brown Bear.
But yeah, but that's because the East Coast got our heat this year. But we'll be back. And so I entered the Watermelon Wars, and I haven't posted a video yet.
That's okay.
But well, I posted a video that congratulations to whoever won.
Mhm.
So I had 5 watermelons still out there.
Okay.
So the other day, the tendrils was all brown on all of them, but I weighed them.
Mhm.
They weighed on the scale. Biggest one was 10 pounds, 1 ounce,
Nice.
but I weighed them. And then, so anyway, I weighed them, and then I went to cut them, and not one of them was ready.
No.
Mm.
That video was coming out. I was just like, no. Yeah, every one of them was not ready. Even the tendril had burnt up, and it just, I don't know. So
Wow.
next year, I would take that comment down. But yeah. So my water next year, I'm gonna get it because I'm gonna leave it there until things just dry up and whatever. But I was happy for accomplishment for myself. I grew some watermelon,
Yeah.
and I was able to weigh it. It showed up the number on the scale.
It was a nice size, girl. Come on now.
My
Yeah, that's
own,
awesome.
accomplishment. So
Yeah, that's awesome.
Well, CC, to that, like, I didn't have the deadline in my head. I'm still thinking it was time because I got one more out there that I was like, I think that one might be viable. But we've harvested several watermelons. Some of them, the plants have died, and we were just forced to bring them in. So they weren't the sweetest, but they were edible. The heaviest one that I personally weighed, because Hire helped me going out there getting them, so I don't get to record it. The heaviest one that I weighed was 21 pounds.
Wow.
So yeah. So next
what
year,
type of watermelon was that?
I believe they were the Charleston Gray variety.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So next year I'm gonna definitely have to
Start earlier.
get my plants started earlier. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Anybody else? There was the Cherokee. Did you do the Cherokee purple challenge, Cynthia?
I
That was a-
did. I didn't enter. Like I didn't officially enter.
Okay.
And so I didn't officially enter, and none of them things came up.
Okay.
I had tomatoes this year. I had tomatoes, but Cherokee purple was not one of them.
My tomatoes did not do very well this year.
All right. Did you do the herb growing challenge? Oh,
I
I'm
did
sorry.
not.
Yeah. Lisa, you had something you want to say?
I entered the Cherokee purple, and I don't forget how much it weighed. I weighed one, and I forgot how much it weighed. But all my stuff just burned up. Now I got a lot of tomatoes, enough to make me some tomato sauces and stuff. But it was like all my Cherokee purples, they all just burn up from the heat. We had so much heat this summer.
So did you save any seeds, Lisa, since Farmer Chaz is asking?
I did save some.
Yep. You
but
can
it's
save
not a lot.
you can save the purple tomato, the Cherokee purple, because they're heirloom. So they'll come back the same way every year.
Okay.
I
I
did
did
a
not
tomato
save
taste test, and all the ones in that I saved what I did not eat.
Okay. I did not save any tomato seeds. I don't think I have. Well, I shouldn't say that. I feel like I have harvested, if not this year, some the yellow pear tomato, but don't quote me on that. But since we're talking about seed saving, Chaz, this year I've saved watermelon seeds from the watermelons that I've harvested. I have saved, and we're gonna see what happens. I have saved some muscadine grape seeds that I purchased from Miller Farms, purple and or the red and white, however they classify them. I have saved okra seeds. I have saved red curry squash seeds. Um, did I do any other seeds? That's all. Well, I saved some marigold seeds, and that might be it that I can recall. But I do definitely try to save seeds whenever possible.
I saved my pepper seeds, the ones that was heirloom peppers.
Mm-hmm.
Now, did anybody do the herb growing challenge?
I didn't this year.
You didn't do it this year.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
I mean, I have herbs that I grew, but I
Yeah,
didn't enter.
exactly. I was trying not to enter a whole lot of challenges because I already know, and y'all know I'd be too busy. So I just left it at the 2 that I actually entered.
okay. Any plans on entering any for the winter? Or is it too late for those?
No, the WIG 2025 is coming December 1st. That's the winter indoor growing.
Okay.
That starts
What date?
December 1st.
Okay.
Yeah, don't feel bad about your tomatoes, honey. Listen, sometimes it just be whatever this weather decides and whatever our situations are. So, listen, I asked Jackie to get together some information about self-irrigated planters. And so I'm going to turn it over to her hands. I'm ask Shelly to help her because I'm going to need this stuff off the camera for a bit. And yeah, and she's gonna talk about self-irrigated planters. Y'all say amen for Sister Jackie.
Amen. Amen.
All right, it's uploading. And then let me know what I need to do to present Miss Shelley.
You should be able to at the bottom of the screen at
Okay.
the end of all of our videos. I think you should see a share.
All right. It says present. Oh, you want me to share?
Or present, I guess. Share screen, present.
I should have done this earlier. Yeah, it's processing.
That's okay. Does anybody have any questions while we're waiting on Jackie's video to process or presentation to process? Questions. And while we appreciate all the hearts and likes, there are 43 people still in this chat. I need you all to like the video on whichever channel you're on, and then hop over to everybody else's channel and like the live on their channels as well. And if you have not subscribed to all 5 of us, make sure you subscribe to all 5 of us. Okay? We appreciate it. We hope you guys are really, really enjoying our content. We enjoy you all being present and interacting with us on the lives.
All right, I think it's ready to go.
All right. I'm going to add it to the stage.
Add it to the stage. All right. So one of the things that Miss Rashida asked me to do is to talk about self-irrigated planters. I'm not sure how it's going to show up in here because it had a different font totally in my Canva. So we did this in Canva. So here we go. So water sips. They're a container system where you water from below. So you've heard many times that if you can water from below, not water from the top because of our water system. Of course, if it rains, rainwater is the best water. But for us, if we're going to give it water, watering from below is better. So it has a water reservoir on the bottom usually anywhere between a 2 to 4 gallons. And the bottom, it has a wicking chamber, and then it has a tube that you water through. You have to have overflow holes because we don't want our roots to root rot. You have to use potting mix. And then, of course, there's some specific plants that you can use in your self-irrigated planters. So the very, very, very first earth ones that I've ever worked with was the Earth Box. I like the Earth Box. I actually have one here. I don't know if you can switch it to my video, Miss Shelley, instead of the presentation. So you can see this is a pretty big container. It's 2 foot by 1 foot. And it gives you about another foot of space in here. This is the tray that goes in the bottom of the planter. So it sets up on these ridges so that the water will go underneath the planter. And then, let me see if I can show this to you. Here's the tube. So this is the tube that you use to water the plants. Let me see if I can show this. So right here in these corners right here, it has 2 of those on both sides of the container. And that's where you're going to pack your soil in. And that's where the water will wick up into the plants. All right, you can switch it back to the slideshow. So Earthbox is the original. They've been around, I think like 30 years. I have my containers that I bought when we moved to this house, so almost 20 years. I've had my containers, still the same containers that I had, and I absolutely love them. They come in 3 different sizes. They come in a smaller size. A lot of people use those for strawberries, for flowers. So you use those for your pollinators. And then they have a root and veg one, and it's exactly for that. You can see you put your carrots in it. It's a lot deeper. It's great for your onions, all those types of flowers. So my one of my favorites is the Earth Box. And so I already kind of talked about there's 4 parts to your self-irrigated planters. So you have the planter itself, then you have your aeration tray. So that's where like I said, the water seeps down to the bottom of that container. Then you have your tube, and then you have your cover. And your cover, it comes in a black or white, depending on what part of the country you're in. So if you're in South in Florida, you're going to use the white because you want to reflect as much as that heat off of your plants. And then that cover also allows you not to have to weed. So when I put the cover on, the only hole I have in that cover is just for my plants. But that is all the hole that's needed. And then it allows the water still can flow through there, but it just gets rid of all your weeding, which I know most of us hate to weed.
Jacqueline.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you go back for a second? What did you say that the mesh part was called again?
It's called an aeration tray.
Aeration tray.
Aeration tray. So any container that you have, any of the self-watering, and I'll talk about a few other ones that are out there. They all have an aeration tray. They'll all have a tube. Let me see. You can't tell the overflow on the Earth Box. It's in, I don't know if you can see my mouse or not, but it's in the very front of that little that little curvy area in the front of the box. That's where the water will overflow out of these containers so it doesn't keep too much water. If you get rain or if you're watering, once you see the water start coming through the overflow hole, then you know that you need to quit watering. All right, then different parts of the SIPs. So potting mix. Don't go pull the soil out of your ground. Go buy your potting mix. I don't care what you want to buy. Kellogg's. If you want to go buy Miracle Grow, or you want to go buy Espoma, or you want to go buy What's the really expensive one that everyone likes? I can't remember right now. Dr. Earth. Any of those, the Fox Farms, any of those work. Um, I've used Miracle Grow and I've used Fox Farms. I've used everything in between. You just want to make sure that it's potting mix and not garden soil. It has to be potting mix. And then you usually add 1 cup of dolomite every season. So spring, I'll throw 1 cup of dolomite. You can go get those. You can get that usually at your farm stores or ordered online from Daryl Amazon. So you'll put 1 cup of that, and that's your nutrient in order to get that pH level up to a 6 or 7 because you're growing a lot of tomatoes, peppers, all those kind of plants in there. Then you will also need to add your fertilizer. You will do 2 cups if you're going to do synthetic, so like your 10, 10, 10, those kind of things. You can do your synthetic fertilizer. It has to be granular. It's not the water solution. So you get granular fertilizer. You put a strip down the middle. You put your 2 cups of fertilizer, cover it up, and you go from there. I like to do organic. So usually it's a 3-2-5, 3-2-3, whatever the organic fertilizer is. So if you're going to do organic, you have to put 3 cups in that strip, cover it over, and you're ready to go. That will take you straight from spring all to the way to the end of the season. If you're going to do a fall planting, you go ahead and you take out your old strip of fertilizer in, put in a new strip of fertilizer, throw in your dolomite, and start all over. And all these containers will give you instructions step by step. If you watched our video earlier this year with Miss Shelley and I, we had the city pickers. It gave us the instructions. We just follow the instructions right on the package, and it's just foolproof on making sure that you follow that system from the beginning to the end. So other brands that I like to use is the City Pickers. Those are my favorite. They're a little bit different dimension. They're more of a 2x2 dimension. It's like 22 inches by 24 inches versus the Earthbox is just 2 feet by the 1 foot. So a little bit different of a dimension, but they do the same thing. Just depends on where you're putting it in your garden. I like the City Pickers for the 2x2 when I'm growing my corn because you need to have at least 3 rows of corn or 9 in a bunch so that pollinates correctly. So I really like it for my corn if I'm going to do corn. And yes, I do corn in my containers. I do peppers, I do tomatoes, I do zucchini, and I'll show you some of that as we go along. Our garden patch was the very, very first. Earthbox is my favorite, but I did a garden patch. Those didn't last as long. They're a little bit a little less expensive, but they didn't last as long. So I only have, out of the 20 that I bought, I only have 10 of those bought because I just went ahead, purchased the big package, only have 10 of those. They broke down, they just did not do really well with the weather. My earth boxes, I leave them outside. I don't bring them in. My City Pickers, I don't bring them in, and they take the beating outside and have never broken down on me. Miss Shelley talked about the garden one. The City Pickers do have a garden potato one where that middle area comes out, you dump out your potatoes, and then you kind of can put it back in. So they do have one specific for potatoes. And then the other one that I've recently looked into, and I'm about to purchase a few because I want to try it out. It's called a Farm Daddy. Another self-wicking is a little bit more expensive, but it has like the built-in irrigation in that one. So once you hook your hose to it, it keeps it watered. So you pay a little bit more, but it has the irrigation built in where you just, like I said, you hook the hose up and it just keeps the water going in there. All you do is check the bug.
Is that brand you said Farm Daddy?
Farm Daddy.
Is that by the black guy?
No, I think it's a white guy.
Okay. Yeah. No, there was some other one that I saw a long time ago. I was wondering if that was it.
Nope. So those are the main brands that I have dealt with I've the Farm Daddy, the City Pickers, the Earth Box, and a garden patch. I did notice today when I did go look at a garden patch, they're not accepting orders right now. So I'm not sure if they've gone out of business. But the City Pickers, you can usually pick them up for about $30. Miss Shelley picked up a whole passel of them online. And then your Farm Daddies are going to run around 45 to 50. I think they might even be up to 60 for those. But like I said, they have the irrigation built in. And we'll talk about a little bit more about irrigation a little bit. Accessories. It's always good to know what accessories that you have with these. So if you're doing the earth boxes and you don't want to bend down, the earth boxes have a nice little stand that you can put your earth boxes in. The earth boxes come with bugs, but of course you can go to Amazon, like Miss Cece would say, buy your own cover. If you have a really good friend like Shelly, she might tell you when it's on sale so that you can just go ahead and buy that. But
the shade.
I'm just saying that real quick. And then of course, the trellising is great. As you can see, the trellising works really great, especially for your tomatoes, for your cucumbers, and if you're vining. You don't want anything on the ground as much as possible. You always want your stuff to stay off the ground and go up for less pest pressure. So I'm going to show you a few pictures of my garden. So you can see I have the City Pickers there in the middle. I use oil, those funnels. So then I just drop my water hose on it.
Wait a minute, Jacqueline. Wait. Just stop talking. Because everybody, I know y'all looking at these pictures on this screen that Jacqueline just said, yes, these are hers.
These are my garden.
Can we get all the oohs, the ahs, the ohs? Because I mean,
I'm raising my glasses up. I'm trying to see.
Okay, like look at these pictures. Look at this organization that this girl got going on here.
So this is on my deck. So 12 by 15 by 20 deck. So this is all on my deck. Like it's not even in the ground. This is just on my deck. You can see the progression of the corn in the middle. And then you can see here in the middle picture where it's halfway through the season. And then you can see the third picture where it's tasseling. So I actually get corn from my garden right off of my deck. So if you have a small area that you're trying to garden in, it is possible to garden for a family of 7 children. It was 9 of us off of a 15 by 20 deck. And I mean, I had so much stuff, I would still be giving it away. So this is a great picture of what you can do with a self-irrigated planter. Like it's amazing. And like you see, there's no weeds. I'm not weeding anything. There's no weeding, zero. I'm just out there watering my plants, and that is it. And picking and looking for bugs. Still look for bugs. Doesn't matter if you still gotta be looking for them critters.
And GT Junior, yes, go back, Jacqueline. Go back. Yes, those are funnels that Jacqueline has inserted into the tubes that she showed you all where the water goes. And this is something now, I may not buy a funnel for each one. I'm thinking, Jacqueline, I might buy a long funnel. And then when I water mine next year, I'll be able to just go from pot to pot and use the funnel up high instead of having to get down low to fill it up.
It just makes it easier when you're trying to put when I just drop my hose right on there. I just go from like trying to line it up into those little black tubes like I showed you earlier. Those funnels, I just drop it. Once the water starts overflowing out of the overflow, I just drop it to the next one. So this would take us about 30 minutes to water everything that's on the deck once a day. And it's something that my kids knew their rotation. Okay, Monday, your day, Tuesday, your day. Or I'll be like, okay, it's your day to go out and water. And that's all the kids had to do. They had to do is go out and water.
Yeah. So, Farmer Chaz, she waters through the funnels because remember, this is a self-irrigating planter. So the water goes into the bottom of the container. And so you water it from this one area so that the water goes down there. And I think, Jacqueline, how much water do they hold? About 2.5 gallons?
It could some to 2 gallons, some of them are up to 4 gallons. So in the springtime, you can fill it up once a week because their plants are really teeny tiny, right? But once the summer hits, I'm out there once a day, every day, starting June, every day. And I just watch till the water comes to the overflow. And once the water comes to the overflow, I go to the next plant. Just watch till the water comes out the overflow. And they do have an accessory with the earth box that you set it up. So it self waters. So you don't even have to water if you don't want to. So that is something that I will be going, and I did put it on my calendar. I'm going to the earth box store in next Friday, and I want to go and check how it works there and hopefully pick up the self-watering to test it here at my home.
And it take me 2.5 hours to water.
Yes. So this will take me 30 minutes all on my deck. And you can see there's quite a bit of containers on this deck.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a picture of my cucumbers. So this is when I first started out. And then look how the cucumbers are over the trellising that we made there.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, we will be picking cucumbers all the time. Like,
okay, so Jacqueline, tell us about this trellising. This looks like PVC pipe and
it is PVC
and bamboo.
It is PVC and bamboo. And I made it myself, and I made it specifically for the earth box because that's where I normally would do all of my cucumbers. I like the narrower box for my cucumbers because it's just going up, so I don't want to take up a lot of space. So I do all my cucumbers in my earth boxes because it's just going to go right up the trellis. And you can see it's over the roof line of my house there. I mean, it goes way up there.
Okay, Jacqueline, we're going to need to talk about this and creating something for my city pickers next year.
Okay, I actually have the plans for this, so we can adjust the plans.
Okay.
For this. Yeah. It's and I, like I said, I still have all of these trellises. And I made those in 2015. So they're 10 years old, and I still have all those trellises and they still all work. The only thing I've had to replace is the bamboo, but the PVC is still good as day. So
okay, there's a question says, what's in the middle with the bamboo? Does the trellis come with it? So this is the garden doll. This is the trellis system that she built herself.
I built this trellis system. So I had seen something that someone had done, and my husband and I went in and we perfected it to meet the earth box. So maybe I could do a video on it and give you all the measurements and everything. And the only thing that I have to, every few years that I have to take out is the bamboo, just because it just deteriorates over time. But I made holes in it, so all I do is slip it in and slip it out. Slip in new bamboo. I'll weave them inside of each other and take it out. They'll last about 3 years for the bamboo. I've done the metal ones, but the metal ones
just about to ask about that.
Yeah, you can see the green ones that are in there, but the metal ones break down as well. So I just decided to go to bamboo.
What about the plastic stakes?
The plastic ones. That metal, like the middle is wire, and then the outside is that plastic wrap. Is that the ones you're talking about, Miss?
No, I'm talking about the greens plastic stakes that you can use to stake.
Right, I was going to say those you can probably do those too. Mm-hmm. So that's a good one, CC.
Okay.
You know, I don't know if you remember when you were at my house and the long green garden stakes.
Mm-mm.
And I can piece them together, and I have connectors. For them.
But I know which ones you're talking about. Yeah, now Miss Cece, I know which ones you're talking about. Yeah, I might try that. So the last.
Yeah, because my stakes I've had them for years and years.
Okay. Yeah, those will hold up. So that's a good option.
That's a great, and I don't mind putting some investing in my garden. That is not a problem. So investment is not a problem. And then this other picture here is my green beans, and you can see where I was picking green beans on the left-hand picture. I had some banana peppers in the middle, and then I have some zucchini in that last picture on the right. And I use the square trellising for the zucchini just to keep it all in one spot instead of it sprawling everywhere. And I try to just make sure that it grew up as much as possible for the zucchini. What I didn't put on here and I kind of forgot is like how many can you put to a box? 2 tomatoes. Try to grow determinants. Don't grow indeterminants because you'll be staking to the roof. I did that one year and I learned my lesson. So all I do is determinants in these boxes. You can put up to 6 pepper plants in one box, 8 in the city pickers. You can put 2 zucchini in one of the earth boxes, the same for the city pickers. You can do 16, if I'm correct, 10 of the green beans, all bush beans. You could do pole beans. I'm just a bush bean girl, but you could definitely do pole beans in there and just trellis them up using the same trellising that I used for the cucumbers. So it's very versatile. Each of the containers will tell you exactly how many to put in each box in order to be successful. Can you mix and match? Absolutely. You could put in 1 tomato and 3 peppers all in one box. And then of course, make sure that if you're doing companion planting, make sure you don't put plants that would be fighting with each other for nutrients. So for those types of things, but that gives you a real quick synopsis of stuff. Yes, you can definitely do mustard greens in them. I have done kale in them. I think you can put like 8 kale plants in there. You can get a lot of kale in one box really fast, let me tell you. So the same for your mustard greens. There isn't anything that you can't, I'm growing, like I said, I showed you where I was growing corn in. You do have to stake up your corn, otherwise it will go flat. So make sure you stake up your corn. Like you could use those red trellising just to make sure that when the wind comes or you have a really bad rainstorm, they don't tip over. But that's my
Former Chaz said, what do the root system look like in those boxes?
What it's all in the root system never goes into the bottom in the water reservoir. It just stays in the area above the aeration tray, and you have the most beautiful root systems. Awesome. So at the end of the year, you kind of just you shake out as much as your soil as you can, and you can compost the root system. Or you can let it stay in there and break down over the winter, which I have done that. I just cut it off right at the, like if I have tomatoes or whatever plant, I cut it right at the roots, right at the soil level, and I let that all break down over the winter time. So then it's just good. It's just repurposing. I don't get rid of my potting mix. Some people get rid of potting mix. I don't. I repurpose my potting mix, because I'm giving it more fertilizer and I'm giving more dolomite every single year.
Awesome.
The squirrels.
Is that the end of the slide?
I think that is. I think I said have thank you on the last one. Yep, thank you.
Okay.
And then if you wanted to, I do have an affiliate link. I threw it up here. You get $10 off of a box or $10 off of an order. So if you wanted to get a box, try it out. I would definitely recommend the Earth Box. Really, like I said, great quality product. Just really great quality. So those are the ones that I picked up for $4 a piece on Facebook Marketplace.
Awesome. So great. There's the referral QR code there. If you guys are on the computer and you have your phone, you can scan the QR code. Jacqueline, if you haven't already, drop that link in the chat as well. I wish links would work on here. So I'm going to go ahead and return this to
Rashida.
No.
And so before because I know we are
She left.
also started a little late. Where is the control?
She put a message in there, Shelly.
Okay, hold
to
tight.
to do the close out.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, before we close out, let me get back to the main screen if I can. Oh, I think let me remove that. Maybe that's why it's not working.
You're getting there.
There we go.
There we
All
go.
right. So before we close out, there was a question that I wanted to circle back to, but I didn't want to interrupt Jacqueline's presentation. And the question is from I was
Mike,
trying to
chaotic gardening.
the educated, and I think it was from the Educated Natural. Yeah, it's right here. She wants to know, is there anything that we grew this year that you will not grow next year?
No, I will grow everything. Everything that I grew this year, I will grow next year. There's nothing that I wouldn't grow. I did potatoes. I will do potatoes, but I did those in grow bags. I did onions in my city pickers. I will definitely do those in city pickers again. They grew so well in my city pickers. There's really nothing that I grow what I want to eat. Like if I'm growing it, my family or myself is eating it. Like,
so that means you're not experimenting too much. Is that what I'm hearing?
There's nothing that
I'm
really
not experimenting anymore.
there's nothing. I mean, even if I
I'm not
experimented,
experimenting with anything next year.
like
I'm
what do you
gonna
call
You made that
experimenting?
very clear at the beginning of this season, Lisa, that you was not.
I've
I'm gonna
had
do
too much
sorrel.
this year.
I'm gonna do the sorrel. I'm gonna do that try that in my city pickers next year. I'm still experimenting. I don't mind experimenting. I don't mind trying.
I don't
things
mind
out.
experimenting either.
Yeah.
So if you're done, Lisa, did you want to go next and answer that question?
Well, we don't eat peppers that much. We cook with them, but we don't just like eat them. And so I don't think like 5 different sweet peppers, that's just too much. And so
when you say
like
you cook with them, but you don't eat them, so you literally
like
just
some people will just eat pepper like in a salad or something like that, or however they do, or they may make stuffed peppers or whatever. We like onions. We'll chop them up and just eat them for flavor when we're cooking something. To just
But if
cook
it's in a
along with it.
sauce that you cook something in, are you eating it or you just scoot it out the way?
I mean, I eat peppers, but we don't eat a lot of peppers.
Okay.
And 5 different sweet peppers. I mean, a pepper tastes like a pepper. No. Some sweet peppers are better than others, because I did a sweet pepper taste test, and it's probably 2 or 3 in that from that video. I will not grow again. Now, Lesia is my favorite sweet pepper, and I couldn't get it to grow. I couldn't get my seed started this year, and so I didn't get to grow Lesia this year. And I will go back to just growing that. I don't have to have Zulu and all these others. I don't have to have a red, a yellow, a green.
Oh, see, I like a red and a yellow. I like all the colors.
I don't have to have all of them because they don't all taste good.
I like all the colors. I do colors. Do you do colors, Cece? You do colors. Yeah.
But Lesia
color peppers?
it'll grow red, it'll grow yellow, and it'll grow green. So that's good. But to grow a plant that's just going to grow red ones, and a plant that's just going to grow green ones, and a plant that's just going to grow, I don't have the real estate for that. I'm not doing it.
Well, I don't mind growing multiple pepper plants because we do use a lot of peppers, and I can always give peppers away. So I think I have, and I still have peppers growing out there. I have 1, 2, 3. I think I have 3 bell pepper plants still growing, still producing, and I have 1 productive yellow de Toro pepper plant, which is like a bell pepper. They're just narrower and longer, And then of course I have the Santa Fe peppers. So I guess since I'm talking, I'll go ahead and say that the Santa Fe peppers, I grew way too many of them.
They're so good though. They're the
They're
best. I love them.
okay. Wait, how do you eat them? That you love
We
them like that?
we put them in kielbasa. My kids love to we sauteed them with kielbasa and put them on rice. And my not only my family, if I fix it for a get together,
Uh
it's just
huh.
got just enough heat that my I can give my Santa Fe to my sister, my brother, my mother, give them Santa Fe's. They love them. It's just got just enough heat to make it just spicy, just the right amount.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, my plants are, and even right now, and I shared it on my live earlier, that the plants will act like they dying. I mean,
Mhm.
literally no leaves or anything, and then all of a sudden they're
Yep.
back full of
Yep.
leaves and
Mm.
full of peppers.
Yep.
So I still have two very active, at least two very active Santa Fe pepper
Mhm.
plants out there. And I think if I plant them next year, that will be the max that I put out there.
Mhm.
As for what I will probably definitely not grow next year, I'm going to have to say it will be the tomatillos, because while I enjoyed experimenting and growing them, what I learned is that you have to have multiples in order for them to produce properly. And so I did have multiples, but the plants get very big, and I just felt like it wasn't the best use of my space because I wasn't going to use that many of them. So I probably will not grow them next year for certain.
You say
Um,
you have to have multiple plants for
yes, in
those?
order for them to pollinate properly.
Oh, yeah, that's too much.
Yeah. So I had one, two, three. I don't know. I might have had four or five um, purple tomatillo plants. And while they did eventually start giving, it was a lot of work also because they would fall to the ground. And so, fortunately, where I had them where they would fall to the ground, it was right on top of the landscape. So it made it easy. I could literally go out there and sweep them up, and then clean them off. But I
Jackie.
will not grow purple tomatillos next year. Um, what else won't I grow?
Jackie it's a question
I
in the chat for Jackie.
Yes, I
Okay.
saw that. The
Because
onion one.
hmm
Yes, I grew onions in my city pickers and they did phenomenal. I was so impressed. Um, and like I said, I will do onions again in my city pickers for sure. And I used Miss Lisa's technique, and let me tell you, it worked out perfect. They grew just perfect right at the soil line. I'm telling you, go look at Miss Lisa's video on how to plant onions, and I'm telling you, you will become an expert. I became an expert onion planter in 1 year watching her video.
hmm
Chaz, girl, I'm cracking up. I had to figure out what y'all were talking about. And now I see
hmm
that you were talking about your pepper plants going
She
to the
have
house.
beautiful pepper plants too.
Oh, wow,
And
that's too
then you
bad.
went on to say, or Gardendale says, the upper room.
Like, yeah.
Upper
Oh,
room.
Jackie
Upper room.
GT said because of you, I'm bringing in my city pickers to try to grow corn in the indoors.
Oh, yep. There you go.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah. You just have to make sure when they start tasseling, you have to do your own shaking so you can get them all.
we
But
have a question. Jim West said, "What herbs are you ladies growing?"
Mm.
mm,
Before we transition to that, because I don't want us to miss, Cece, is there anything that you grew this year that you will not grow next year?
Loofah.
you won't do loofah again. Okay.
I wanted to, next year grow it just to, be able to eat them. But that plant is like out of control.
That's what I heard. Yeah, he said that.
And so I don't want it to be, not that it's, taking over the garden, but it's just, you know, because I gotta wait till it like die out and look horrible out there for me to harvest from it. And also the blue butterfly pea, even though it's cute and everything, it gets big and bushy too. And my
Yours is pretty
sugar
though.
cane, my sugar cane, I may put it in the backyard. But as for it being in the garden, as soon as you come in, I'm just like, this is no.
Does sugarcane spread?
It can spread, but
Okay.
right now it's just so huge and big, and I just threw it in that first raised bed when you come in. I did not know that it
It
was
was
going
gonna
to
get
get
that
that
big.
tall, and yeah.
Awesome. Okay, now what was the question? Because I didn't see it.
What herbs are you ladies growing?
Okay, and who did you say asked that question?
Jim West.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I don't see him.
10:14. Look at 10
Mhm.
10:14 p.m. I do my herbs in my hydroponics. I like them in my hydroponics. So I'm about to start some parsley, some basil.
Mhm.
Um,
There we
what
go.
else? Yeah. So I'm gonna start some. I'm gonna start some in my hydroponics because
Oh,
I
did my
got.
phone die?
I have rosemary, sage, thyme,
Mhm.
chives, and I have like marshmallow, horehound, and is ginger considered a herb?
I
I
would
don't think so.
consider, but
It's a
I would.
spice, isn't it? Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know.
Or is it a root vegetable?
Yeah, I was gonna say
Exactly.
actually I don't. It's probably not a spice, but I don't know.
Well, I got
Um,
toothache plant too, but it's probably gone on the globe.
Yeah.
so let me see. Herbs that I was growing this season. I had lavender, rosemary, um, dill, fennel, parsley. Um, 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 um. I think I had some thyme. I had. I is borage considered a herb?
Mm,
Yep, it is.
So I had
yeah.
borage. Um, I feel like I had a couple other things because I was very intentional this year about interplanting herbs as a means of deterring pests. So
Yes.
some stuff I didn't necessarily use it. I just grew it by interplanting it to help with those pests. Um, but I will
Oh, I
definitely.
had basil too. I had basil for that, like
Oh
for
yeah,
the
I had
Yes,
lots of
basil.
basil too.
Yeah.
Lots of basil, and I also have, of course, lots of mint and lemon balm.
yeah.
I had chives, I had sage. What else do I have out there? I had curry plant. I feel like that might be
That's gonna do
it.
with your ginger.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely grow lots of herbs, and that's why I'm even more excited about getting my dehydrator because I'll be able to harvest and store them as
Mhm.
opposed to them going to waste. I waste a lot of stuff that I grow, y'all,
Didn't
which
you
is
have a
sad.
tower planter where you had all your herbs
My
in?
mints are in a tower. Yes.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
your mint. Okay.
Yeah. So
Yes.
with
Please
that,
put
we
some
are
mint.
definitely past our time, even though we started
Mm-hmm.
late.
Mm-hmm.
Um, is that the last question?
I didn't see anything else.
Yeah, no more questions.
Oh, I have some mullein thanks to Jacqueline. My
Yep.
eucalyptus did not make it. I had eucalyptus also. And yeah, I'm going to go out there and definitely harvest some of my lavender because I like to make, and everybody in my family loves it. Um, I have started making London fogs, especially around the holiday time. Mwah! London fog is, um, darn it, what's the name of the tea? Earl Grey tea, lavender, um, vanilla. I use oat milk in it and I steam it and froth it up, and it is so yummy.
We have one more question in the chat.
Okay.
Do all you ladies view their gardens as a place of therapeutic therapy?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
That's a unanimous yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. So
Yes.
I'm
All
glad
right.
y'all
So
all
with
came
that,
in. Thank y'all for being here.
yes, thank you guys so much. I am not even going to try to do the close out
Mm-mm.
affirmation that Rashida does, because even though I've been hearing it for years, I do not know it. I've been trying to say it along with her. But we thank you guys so much. And then this is what's amazing. There are 56 people in here right now, which is way more than Rashida is back. Girl, are you sitting in your
But she's back to do her ending.
Yeah.
I've been sitting here trying to see if my body will let me stay.
All right.
We were just doing the closeout. So if you just
Yeah.
want to do the affirmation, we're done.
You're right.
Can I
Okay,
say
thank
something
y'all.
really quick? I'm away four subscribers away from 100. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please take a moment
Four
to do
Seasons
it
Garden.
as Miss Rashida is closing us out.
Thank you.
Yes. So y'all go over there to Four Seasons Garden. I was trying to take that away so you can see the channel. All right. So thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for joining. Remember that you are blessed. You are highly favored. You are the apple of God's eye. He is absolutely and positively concerned about you. He thinks that you are the best thing since sliced bread. You can cast your cares on him and know that he cares for you and that he loves you with an everlasting love. And there's nothing and no thing you can do about it. You all have a great couple of weeks. And we'll see you all back here on the 26th. Y'all have a good one.
Good night,
Bye.
everybody.
Thank you, everyone.